Had a nice 50 minutes this morning, the last run-in on the engine, so something like about 250 minutes worth of run-in now. I think a little bit of miscommunication between Europe and Aotearoa resulted in a car making it on time to the container, and the motor wasn't fully bedded in. We ran it as instructed, and we had an issue with rings, bit of blow-by, and quite a spectacular load of smoke. Yeah, I think the biggest was we sort of let the sponsors down and let the team down that we didn't get too many points. But geez, we dodged a bullet on the engine. Logan Morrell and Simon Bradley worked a couple of late nights down in Invercargill and smacked it all back together again. I went to Invercargill on Monday, ran it in, and here we are. What an incredible field. You won't see a field like this in this format for a while, so we should really enjoy it while we've got it. What an awesome array of cars. So very happy to be out there. Well, my goal, clearly, we want to finish the race. Look, if we can be in the top 10, that'll be a very good achievement for this team. Yeah, we just got to keep getting faster. Our program now has changed. Instead of us thirsting for podiums everywhere, we're now thinking strategically about getting to the North Island final and making sure we understand this car in detail. So we've lost an entire round of data. Now, this is a long-term program, and we'll suck up what we can here out of Ruapuna and try and see if we can apply that to somewhere in the North Island, wherever that final's going to be. We were okay at the beginning and that had a wee spin, got a little bit over exuberant, I think lap 2. Car was good, and then we started to suffer a fueling issue, and having to short shift and bringing the gears back, we just lost lap time, and the strategy was to keep going to the hour, and that sounded a pretty good idea until my radio failed. So now we played Morse code, with Jason trying to list all the things that possibly could have gone wrong, and I was tapping out yes/no answers. A lot of hand waving on my part and very bad language in the cockpit, but we got there in the end. So I made it through to 60 minutes, pulled me in, stuck John in. As soon as we splashed fuel into it, she was away again. If you think that this car is giving up at least 100 horsepower, maybe more, to the top runners, to qualify fourth is a testimony to the car and the team, and in particular John. Fantastic drive. I'm comfortable that once we get things sorted out, we'll be up there where we should be. You know, with the sponsorship we have and the people that are working here, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going and get as many points as we can. That's the nature of this team. We're not going to give up.
We achieved our goal of actually finishing in the top 10, which is what we set out to do today, and so yeah, that's great. This team's been digging ever since Invercargill, rebuilding an engine, going through all sorts of issues. So we clearly have still got some issues with the car, not with the engine rebuild, with another issue. So we're basically wounded soldier from 15 minutes in for the whole race. So at one point we're thinking about pulling out, and then we found a way to coax the car around so that we could still be out there and be competitive. So really proud of the team, really pleased for Pro Brands especially, who are here this weekend to watch the car, and we're only going to get stronger from here, and really looking forward to Timaru.